So I thought I would show you all of the witchy stuff I've bought in the month of March. So I did get quite a bit over this past month, and I have been volunteering my time over at a local shop, so I'm like surrounded by the stuff and I'm like, buying. So first, it's the only thing I really didn't buy, and it's 2 sticks of incense, and basically she gets, upside down here, free samples every once in a while with her incense thingies. So I got a free India temple incense thing. So got it for free and I was like, cool. So got that. I guess we'll go in the order I got things. So I've already hauled this, but I got Truth About Witchcraft Today by Scott Cunningham, and I'm almost done with it. So hopefully I can have a review up by the end of March. Because I'm not planning on buying anything else for the rest of the month. So that's why I'm hauling it now. So since the full moon is coming up, and I'm personally starting my celebrations for the full moon now, even though we've got a few days, I picked up a red, this is a whole lot of red right now. I started it because 'tis the time. So I am planning on getting these little red spell candles as part of my moon ritual that continues from when I start my time to when I end it, and just lighting it throughout like each day for a few minutes. So I lit it to kind of signify, hey, it's starting, woo! And then I'm just going to burn it daily. And it was like 35 cents. So then I got a yellow one for a full moon ritual that I'm going to be doing. And again, these are just like those little spell candle things. I like it though. I'm really digging these small ones because they're good for like one spell, good to go. So now I need to like dig into what I bought today. We were out and about, and I had a couple of things and I forgot that I get a discount at the store now, so I was like, I can buy more stuff. So this is like, I believe it was lavender and sage blend of a smudge stick. Yeah, I think it's lavender and sage because you can kind of smell a little bit of both. But it's like huge, like in comparison to my face, it's pretty decent. And it smells so good. So I'm actually using this for a house cleansing that I'm going to be doing, just to kind of lift energies and such. After some spring cleaning, burning this baby everywhere. So that'll be fun. And I'm going to be using my cauldron for this because I don't trust that shell that likes to let it roll off onto the only carpet in the entire house. And this other house is all carpet basically. So I'm like, cauldron. But yeah, so I'll be charging this stuff during the full moon, because not all of it is for the full moon. So here's one of the candles. I have a purple little candle, spell candle, for Ostara, since it is tomorrow. Although the likelihood of you seeing this before then is pretty slim. So I also got a green one for Ostara as well. And I'm kind of tempted to use these three in an Ostara ritual. I haven't totally decided. I kind of feel like I'm going to though. So like God, Goddess, Sun is returning. Kind of a thing. I haven't totally decided what I'm doing for Ostara exactly. But it's like a candle haul galore. I was cleaning one of the, like, she has a whole bunch of glass cases, and I was cleaning them as I normally do. And I saw this just chilling, like neon green. And so I'm actually doing a prosperity spell likely with this. But I mean, it was like $2. So thought for this big old candle, I'm gonna use it. So not 100% certain what I'm going to be doing with it, but I just was attracted to the, like, in your face green. Like in comparison to this, like, look at that, in your face green. So, and for $2, I was like, that's a pretty big candle. So, picked that up. And then lastly, I've shared this like everywhere. So again, I'm going to be doing a house cleansing. Like I'm going to be cleaning the house and then with spiritual intention. And then I'm going to be burning this candle. So it's Happy Home by Blessed Herbal Candles. And it smells so good. But it says, I call upon the forces higher than I to awaken the gifts that I hold inside. To have a happy home that flows with love is what I ask to create from above. May this come to me in the most correct way, honoring peace, bringing peace and serenity to my day. I call upon thee in perfect love and perfect trust, working with me and sending what is just, harming none and helping all is how it shall be. This I make true 3 times 3 times 3, made when the moon is right. So, yeah, I'm going to be using this for it, and I feel like there's a plastic around it. There is. Always check that on your candles, because sometimes I never realize there's like plastic, and then I burn it, and then problems. So yeah, I picked this up to burn when I'm there cleansing the house. And yeah, so that is all of the witchy stuff that I got in the month of March. I have been volunteering my time just a couple of days at a local shop and just loving it, getting so much life experience and just hanging out with her. I'm like, oh my god. Like, you think you pretty much know the basics, and then she kind of throws you for a loop and you're like, maybe not so much. Like, I've gotten a little bit lazy with my studies over the past few years and just studying what's more relevant to me and not like an overall knowledge. And then I'm like, maybe I need to revisit those things. Like, I could not for the life of me remember how Thoth or whatever is, like, what his depiction is in like the hieroglyphs and things. Like, you know, what Osiris and Isis and Horus kind of look like. And then I totally spaced him and I was like, well, damn. So, yeah, it's interesting to say the least. So that is all of the stuff though that I got for this month. I'm hoping to get a little bit more next month as well and just kind of get little things here and there. I am doing more actual like spell work and witchy things than I ever have in my life. And so I'll be getting more supply kinds of things. And so that'll be fun. Like, I've never really done like full moon rituals like for a specific intent with it lining up with everything. Like, I'm not really playing into zodiacs as much right now. So for this full moon, I'm actually doing something with the Ostara spring energies for the full moon, which will be fun. And so, I mean, I got a couple of supplies for it, but there's a couple of books that I want to pick up still. She has like a used book section, so I'm just like casually browsing and like, I'm gonna get that one day. But I have a deal with myself, so I have to read 3 of the books that I have. So I bought this one. I have to read this, 3 more, then I can buy another. So yeah, I have a little ways to go on that, but not too bad. So I don't know which books I'm going to be reading, but I'm going to be reading 3 more before I allow myself to buy another one. Hopefully. I don't trust my shopping habits, but we'll see. So yeah, anyways, that is my March haul. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing this little bit that I've picked up throughout the month. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. What did you all get throughout this month witchy-wise? I am kind of curious. So anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing my witchy stuffs. And until my next video, thank you for watching and blessed be.